Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Humankind Let's Play as we continue with our Culture of Africa Only challenge. We went Swahili at the end of last episode. We just have to end turn, we'll be swapped over. And of course, we cleaned up the borders last episode and now we own pretty much everything, well, half of the Pangaea continent. And yellow is losing the war against pink, no surprises here. I would like the pink faction to not get another city because they scale, the entire game scale off of number of city you have pretty much. So we don't want them to expand too much. At the same time, once we become the Swahili, we might grab some of these islands. It's not going to bring us, much yield, but in case there's resources, whether luxury or strategic, we can build a couple cheap district for the builder star. In terms of tech, we probably want to start something and then swap over. There's only 2 tech we didn't pick up, right? So we could just start craftsmanship into foreign outposts, but most likely we'll probably swap off of craftsmanship even before I finish, even if it's 1 turn, because I want to get war summon as quickly as we can. Even though we don't have a good unique unit, because we don't have a good unique unit, I'm going to need these pikemen, crossbowmen, and great swordsmen upgrade as quickly as possible, just to trade in value. So for example, we might not be able to do well against crossbowmen or longbowmen in actual combat with something like a crossbowman, but if we just spam great swordsman, which has a pretty high combat strength of 35, we can probably delegate our way to some easy victories. That could be the way to go. So these are key. Getting that 1 extra unit per army is also going to be key. And eventually we want to get feudalism for this new city setup. We definitely want that. We definitely want another city cap. There's a couple things we want. We'll work on that as we progress. And let's see. So we picked the tech. We collecting our thoughts here. Probably not going to spend anything right now because we're going to be pretty close to picking up a new wonder. 1 turn basically if we go next turn, and then we'll see if there's anything left in the next era that's good for us. It's a couple idle cities. We're not gonna build. I don't think there's a good place for it, to be honest. I don't think this is actually worth it. Like, sure, we get a little extra, influence on it, but I don't think that's gonna be what we need. I need something like this. Yeah, we are probably going to try to scale our science off of just population. That's most likely the case. And we're going to do the same here. We might get the jobs first and then the population second. That way we can shift a couple over. How come they're not filling up the labor pool here? I understand, yeah. They're trying to be smart because they're thinking, oh, you can finish it in 1 turn, so anything extra is just extra. But that's not actually true because it overflows into the next project. So I want to maximize this, which is what this should be doing. But it's not. It's trying to get cute with us. This is a very busy city with negative food. But the food will actually pick up. Right now, this is getting installed here. I don't know if we can. Yeah, we can trade. Let me get more food for all the cities. That's 10 more food for the barn cities. Copper will be. This will be potentially 15. We'll buy those. Okay. Eventually, when we got more cash, we basically spend it all. All right. So we are piling units here just to clean up the borders. It worked. And I'm trying to figure out if we have units. Okay, so I think all the units are in this corner, which is good and bad. Okay, I'm going to have 1 javelin head over here to the coast. Not on the cliff because they can't get into the ocean there. Head over here, and we're going to use our Swahili special unit, the Matip, which allows us to basically hop in, disembark quickly, and then embark quickly afterwards. And then he's going to go pick up that. The other 15 of them will stay around here, I guess. We just established that. All right, we're ready to go. Swahili, here we come.
Wisdom.
Nothing new here. I don't know if they changed the art for Africa, because there were African cultures before in the game. So I can't really tell if there's any major difference. That's what I've been waiting for. Okay, so here's the new wonder. The Great Mosque of Djenne, and that's 20 faith. It's a faith building. Unlock constructible crypt sage on Empire. I don't know how that one works. Curious. A 5% multiplier gain on fame. Well, Angkor Wat, Forbidden City. Huh. None of them have been claimed, even though everyone's in this era already before us, which is interesting. The neat thing is these are mostly faith buildings, except for Forbidden City, which I don't think I need. I think Angkor Wat first, but we're risk losing out on a new thing that I want to try. Yeah, even though this is not as useful, just because it's new, we start here. And we'll try to build it quickly. They won't tell us what this is. But, what effect, this has. It can be built anywhere, correct? Can be built once in the world, does not require to be connected once a share. Okay, so it's anywhere we can build this, exploits for all 4 resources. All right, claim. We got the new one. Awesome. I'm gonna let that finish. And then we're gonna immediately go into war summons, heavy infantry, back to feudalism, back to theology after that. Yeah, that's going to be the initial goal here. And then Hamlet, very, very important. Trade insurance, not super key. Probably eventually alchemy for stability reasons. After they nerf patronage, pretty much need to find other ways to get stability into the late game. Yeah, I guess we'll just set it up till we get Hamlet. And then everything else we can figure out. And plus there's knights on these, so that's actually useful. I mean, we have our own naval transport here. 10% less money for the trade. Not essential. All right, so tech is taken care of. We're going to plan out things a little bit. Oh, okay, we started a couple stars already. Wonderful for doing extra in the past few eras. So military star carry over. Well, that's impressive. That's actually super useful because we did a lot of extra fighting at the end. I was not sure if they were going to be worth it. 14 for the next star, so basically one more attach, super easy. And then probably 15 for the other star. Expansion star's a joke after the patch. Not the recent patch, but the patch before, where they thought, they need to rebalance it, which I just don't think they needed to rebalance it to make it this easy. Population's going to be our main thing. Sadly, money's our key here. It makes sense. We kind of want to build a couple Bendaries. Even though +3 money per number unique type of resource is not huge, it's still okay. And plus, there is the bonus of getting bonus in stability on harbors, which is our legacy trait, actually. It's not even being displayed here, but I believe the Swahili legacy trait is, yeah, there we go. +10 stability on harbors, as well as per adjacent. So we'll definitely do that. All right, we want to get this done pretty quick though, because we want to move on to the next wonder. I'm trying to grab multiple ones here. There's armies nearby, and we see those longbowmen. All right, so we're obviously much weaker than them, and we really can't mess with them. We don't want them to mess with us either. So they might ransack some of these places to knock them out of our influence, which we want to avoid. It's going to be very, very hard to do. If I send all of them, I could probably force this fight and just win it by sheer number. Because there's only one longbowman, it's not that big of a deal. How is it this difficult to get up to this city? That's all cliff? Are you kidding me? This might be risky. Because they might come over here as well. Yep, that's the plan. Alright, we're not going to end turn yet. We're going to figure out what we want to do with our wonder. Like, where is it going to go? We want to basically pick up a couple more water tiles for whichever city has a lot of unclaimed water. That's a little bit. Not so much here because we built the wonder there. Let me expand this guy first, because this attachment cost is going to be super cheap. So that's a decent city to attach, because we get another world wonder there. And decent amount of river yield. I hope this is another city in the future, so I'm not going to touch that right now. Or they could split it. And we can shift our cities that way, where this is a city. Yeah. They could split it. We'll see. We'll see how the city goes. As for finding a wonder location, nothing screams put me here. This is not terrible. 2 rivers plus a mountain. All things we want to grab. Basically things with decent natural yield that's hard to pick up using districts. There's 2 river here. But that's a weird location. 1, 2, 3 river here. But unfortunately that's a cave. That's a future natural reserve site. Those already picked up. Yeah, we're not really running a lot of good options here. Huh. I actually don't see anywhere really good. Alright, detour here real quick. Those are not our land yet. There's no river in this area. This... These are different cities. Yeah, this might be the best spot, actually. That tile's already picked up, though, so not super good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe even here is considered. It's because these mountains are here. Or else we're never going to pick up the mountain tile. This one's already picked up, right? This one's already picked up. So it's just this mountain. I guess losing one mountain isn't the end of the world. Can't believe we don't have a better spot. Maybe here. 1, 2, 3, 4 river technically picked up in that one building, and every single tile is going to be a new tile. And then this resource, it will pick up the science in the future as well. Yeah, I think I can live with this. Okay, finish that first. It should actually finish pretty quickly. Those are some important ones. We don't want to really mess with that. Why can't they just highlight it? Why do I have to look for ruins myself? It's gotta be where, yeah. Like, how can you tell that's a ruin? You just can't. Visually impossible. These are all super important. That as well. Yeah. Okay, we'll end turn here. It's okay. They forgive a grievance. Good for them. Tech getting picked up. So it's 11 turns here. Land and freedom. The civic for increasing the food per city attach. Allow use money instead of influence. That actually might be good, but not something we will look to do right now. Right? Because it's like 400 influence to do something that could save us more than 400 influence, assuming we have plenty of money. They're not ramsacking yet, but they're standing on top of it, which makes me pretty uncomfortable. That's gone. He doesn't really need to be here now, does he? Peek? Scout? I mean, even if they start ramsacking, it will take them a little bit of time. That's the good news. These terrains are pretty terrible. Lots of cliffs in this area. And it's like not working with us because it's kind of blocking our own city away from our own defenses. But I guess this would be a pretty good launch pad to attack his city here. Definitely. All right, we're not going to end turn real quick. We're going to take care of all the cities real quick. I think we're fine. It's 11 turns with 2 city working on it. Negative food. Yeah. I mean, after animal barns, we have a lot of horses. We have access to 11 horses. So each animal barn is actually giving us 55 food. It's kind of insane. Yeah, let's just end right now. It's okay. Yeah, instant food fix. Violence. Oh, we lost one of those horses. Oh, amber guys, that's 5 science per city. They're getting attacked somewhere. It's cutting out our trade. It's super annoying.
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with each other.
Yeah, it's destroyed. They just lost the resource period. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, pink is annoying. We agree. We totally get you. His army vanished. Okay, we're gonna slow down right here because if his army's like waiting for us here, that would be really, really bad. We can pretty much only win using numbers right now. Ooh, we got a great swordsman. Okay, that's wonderful. Join that. Let's see. Go over here. Don't exactly feel super safe around this area. Maybe meet up over here. Then you can head over here. We'll meet together. That's old news. They've gained pacifist. For forgiving us again? I mean, good for them. I can't move anywhere because he's holding my spot. Alright, go in and then come out again. Oh, we're out of movement point? Okay, that's fine. Hold? Trying to find a city that could contribute, but most of them are pretty busy with just the basic stuff. Don't really want to disturb them here. Like, sure, we can speed up by like 2 turns. Probably not worth it in terms of long-term development. Those are just outposts. I mean, we're Hinduism, so I guess, I mean, on our land, it's fine. And I know people mention the closer we put these to the borders, the better it is going to be for us. That, you know, I didn't see it before it happened. And we're almost there for the last tenant, so it's going to be fine. Like, we pretty much only want religion for tenants. Let's be real. There's no special effect in the game for them right now, aside from the tenant gain, which hopefully they will fix in the future. Make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, now our armies are closer. Where did they go? Did they like all of a sudden pull back and they just didn't get to see it?
Don't fall behind.
It's not here.
Don't fall behind.
Huh. Interesting. Ooh. How do we gain vision of that? Like how? How did we just randomly gain vision of that? I haven't hopped into the water yet. Oh, that's a terrible spot to hop in. I stopped them before they went into the deep water. I don't know if that's actually good or not, but... So there is the blue hole. If we want to pick up a little bit extra. First discovered by the Franks. It's a shared discovery, isn't it? It's a trade route. It's got to be a shared deed. Yeah, it's a shared deed. It's a trade route. That explains. That must mean they recovered one of their trade routes from being destroyed, or no?
Good, then I would know you
By
better.
that? Really want your amber guys. This is actually a pretty big territory. I would like to claim that. How is the wonder situation by any chance? They haven't grabbed it yet, so it's still likely to be ours if we just hurry a little bit more. And they're missing so many things. I mean, right now food is good. There's a decent amount of workers. We could get a little bit extra yield from workers with this. Just a tad bit more. Probably still want to push food. Actually, I'm not sure. Because we filled up the builder job slot, so I think maybe we want the more builders first before we get more food, because our population growth got to like benefit somewhere. Okay. Oh, Akkad start working on his resources. We need those luxuries. They're coming. Food is positive, so no rush. Yeah, workers filled, so we'll get that. Food is still positive. So we'll work on science after that. This just needs population right now. Right, I can build these fairly cheap. They can give me quite a bit of money. Like, quite a bit of money. And they'll balance out stabilities as well from the legacy trait, so there's no worry there. And why is it not recommending me this spot? Because it's more food, actually. Right, isn't that ridiculous? Sure, there's no vision, but it's telling me there's no food. I need to make some naval trips. Like, this would give us extra stability. But it's not going to give me much yield, so there's not much point to getting that, actually. Like here, we're getting a lot of money increase, which is probably what we want, because merchant starts our star this time. It's pretty much 2 tiles away. Oh dear, not a lot of food here. Not a lot of coastline here, let's just be real. I mean, if we believe eventually we'll conquer this and add it to our city, then this would be a better spot for it. Doesn't want to pick that up as well. Whereas this is just, it's just one food difference. In the future, it's going to be better. We're going to do it. Make sure we check all the coast. Yeah, that's pretty much all the free money we can get out of that. And that's good. And 3 district as well. Pretty cheap districts in this case for the builder star. Yeah, the guy disappeared. What can I say?
Let's go.
I mean, I think I'm going to stay on this plateau area. It's a very important area for us.
Patrolling.
I am not sure if I actually want to wait for him. I think it's might be better if we go after those and let him hang out here, and then we'll form army with him in the future to go over there. All right, we got our upgrade there. Working on heavy infantry, extra unit. Oh, no, wrong direction. You were supposed to go there. I don't know if this ship can be okay in the waters. Consecutive turn. Okay, so I can pop in, no problem. As long as I can reach a land next turn. So that'd be fine. Seven turns. Kind of want to speed it up. Yeah, you're doing okay. You have a lot of things actually, but we're gonna put you on pause. Well, no, we'll let you do this first. 4 turns. We'll half the time. All right. Population picked up the first star. We'll easily get this. There's no concerns here. I think this will be pretty easy too. Science is working its way. I'm gonna explore over here a little bit. Not much.
Don't fall behind.
We'll hold all the points that's not a river. Oh, that's a lot of bonuses. There's really nothing here. Like there's no resources. There's no. I can build a harbor. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. We'll claim it, build our unique harbor, which will be fine. You know, give us basically money. We picked up our last tenant, which, as we mentioned, will probably be just the combat strength one. Yes. That's actually going to help. Basically overcomes the humankind difficulty, because it gives AIs 2 points plus other bonuses, like depending on like what faction's playing. Like that faction has somehow +2 movement, which is just pretty insane. Oh, I don't want this. Refusing it will cause Defiant, which is a little annoying, but yeah, that's okay. Be a little annoying. Why are they... I guess that's just next turn. I'm gonna just put them on sleep, because I'm not gonna touch them for a little bit. We're not going to war in this era, not with the units we have, so I'm gonna wait till the next era. Once gunpowder comes online, things are gonna be a little bit different. More violence? Stop impacting our trade. That's okay. That's not a problem. Once we shift it into a city, it's gonna be fine. I'm surprised though that I guess the trade is causing the influence shift. Yeah, being able to hop on and off land, pretty cool. I'm gonna claim, doesn't matter where actually. Like here or here, it's gonna be the same. Two turn away from our wonder. Right, that needs to get built too. Ooh. They don't have land yet. Okay, I don't want them to get land. We don't have full vision here, but I think we'll just claim wherever we can, like quickly. That way we can always use some influence and shift it. I'm gonna pick that up. It's fine. It's gonna be 2 turns anyways. We'll be able to pick it up next turn. Either here or here, it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's good. The human cost. Across the border where war ravages the empire. Yeah, England's at war. Refugees. So we can process them. Cost us a bit of money, but we pick up 2 population, which is actually pretty good. We can just welcome them. So basically it's like processing if they're a real refugee or not. And that's going to give us... We have the money. I don't want any like unnecessarily bad event popping up on us. Speaking of money, I have more cash now. So they have restored a couple things. Ambergeist is our #1 desire. 5 science in every city. Silver, we don't have research centers. Saffron, we don't have farmer quarters. But we still kind of want to buy 1 of each, just so we get 3 gold. We don't have any silver. Right, so the idea is we get 3 gold per banded deer for each resource type. So that will be a resource type. Saffron, we don't have either. So when we get money, we will buy a saffron. All right, our wonder is built. I'm going to check out what it does very, very soon. The rats, the English. Why? I mean, okay, they're going to build it for us. We can take it from them. It's not super great because it's just the city that builds it. And obviously we have like 1 city with a lot of faith. We're going to get this, Todaiji, basically Buddha temple from Japan. More faith for us. Do we really need this? Because the thing is, like, I have enough faith for what I want to do with the game in case, like, just pick up tenants. Oh, yellow's winning. I'm shocked. I could save it for the next era because there's better ones next era that's more like production based, which is what like I care about. And I can use the influence on things like this. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to pick up that other wonder. Good for you. Come back here, pick that up next turn. All right, we're going to look at what that project constructible is. No, it's here. Crespissage. From dawn till dusk, the city's inhabitants come together to reinforce the great mosque adobe wall with fresh mud. Right. Okay, so I guess this is, I mean, this is reference definitely to how the building is in real life. It's basically a mud house, right? Piled on. It needs constant repairs, essentially. Like you see the little wooden post in it that gives it like structural support in the wall. It's like straw, mud, sand. You're building this in the middle of like desert, essentially. So I guess this is just the process of reinforcing the wall and cementing their own bond with it, plus 2% additional fame bonus multiplied per number of the same. Wow. What? This is good. It's expensive, but it's actually good. Okay. Not right away. There's a lot more essential things that we need. Like, we need that. We need that. And I probably want to build one of these as well. Where's my recommendation? There it is. I'm gonna trust them. And then the next recommendation. It's the same. Actually, no, that's not a good spot. There's more adjacencies for other placements. Like, I can put 2 normal harbor here for like all the placement adjacencies there. Okay, so you can only build that project in the city where the wonder is. That makes it a little bit more balanced, I guess. Yeah, why is it recommending me 10 when I can get 11? Like, how am I supposed to trust the recommendation system when that's happening? I guess it's more... Why is it more influence, though? What's giving it more influence? Synergy on district? What district? There's no district next to it. Very confused. Yeah, I'm going to want more adjacencies. I'm going to go here for one. It's not a lot of great spots here. All pretty shallow with the coastline. Like, is one less food for 2, like 1 more adjacency going to be worth it? I guess for 3 more adjacencies, probably going to be worth it. Although I'm not sure I'm going to build any market districts here, right? That's like not going to work. This might be, but then I have to absorb that into the city. All very questionable effect. I guess we'll just take the simple 8. All right, let's end turn here. All right, we got our basic military setup, which is good. We can upgrade Great Swordsman. Feudalism, which will allow us to get ready for a new city, which will have to wait for theology as well. And we should have enough influence by then. It's going to cost us about 2,000-ish to get the next city up. So it will be a process. I think we're going to end the episode here. We got our wonders built. We got our lands claimed. I'm going to try to claim more. Looks like yellow's killing off pink, which is lovely because we're ahead of... we were ahead of yellow. Not anymore. But we have a lot of room to grow, right? There's still plenty of stars. At least yellow is pretty passive. That's going to be an easy pickup. Hopefully 3 here, 3 here. Not sure about this. This depends on what the AI does. 3 here, and hopefully 3 here. We're trying our best with money, right? I'm trying to pump out Bandaris in all these places. They are ramsacking us. Excuse me? Oh. Can I give them... I can't give them this one because they haven't built that one. All right, I'm going to let them ramsack it then. Oh, well, oops. But yeah, we're going to end our episode here. We're going to let them take... It's basically 4 pieces of land. It's not good. We only want this one, so this is probably more important for us. We're going to explore a bit more, see what's down here. That feels like a lot more land, so maybe we'll grab something there. But that's where things stand. Looks like the English might not be so much of a threat. In that case, we might join in on a land grab if they're really losing this war badly. That way we can upgrade a lot of these units. By a lot, I mean 4 of them. 4 of them. That's not too bad. And there's an empty slot on each of them. We're going to have to wait till we get that knight upgrade, perhaps, to start taking on the city. But we'll see how things go. So until then, bye.